Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Today we are doing a video, a collab with the Hodgepodge Life of Jessi, and she is doing a Christmas movie, how to find a recipe or something that a movie suggested as a meal or dessert or something. And she's gonna have playlists. I'm gonna link her deal below, and y'all on my page go check that out. Sounds like a lot of fun. I went looking on Pinterest and thinking of movies I've seen, and my deal would have been the Who hash that's on How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I found a recipe on Pinterest, but what the ingredients of this recipe, I made it a little lazier than what it would be, what it is. It called for bell peppers, red and green, and onion, all chopped, and then potatoes, and then cooked that. And then it needed a meat in there, which it said corned beef. We've never had corned beef, ever. So I went looking on for corned beef, and I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and do the canned corned beef. So I went to Aldi's, and I found these. So I'm hoping that this is good, because I've never had this. And I've been looking, and I'm like, how am I going to even open this can? So this is going to be kind of tricky. So, but what I came up with, instead of buying all those vegetables, I went and got this instead. It has the bell peppers in there and the onions. And I make these, I make this often. I call it potato sausage mix. And I put a sausage in this with this, and I'll serve it with cheese and egg, scrambled egg inside there. And that's what I make a lot. It's easy and it's good. It has a lot of flavor. So I will put down all the ingredients that I came up with, and then I will put down in the description of the Pinterest version. So let me go ahead and tell you all the ingredients. So here it is. So I got the big bag of potatoes with the onions and the peppers, and then I got 2 cans of this corned beef. It called for only 4 ounces, and I know my family, they like meat in their food, so I got these 12-ounce cans. I don't know if I'm just going to stick with one, or I'm just going to use both of those. So we'll see how that stretches out. And then it calls for a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then salt and pepper to the taste, and then you're going to fry the potatoes and stuff in the butter and the oil, which is only like a tablespoon of each. So I'm going to go ahead and start making this, and we're going to see how it unfolds. But I'm really hoping it's good. If not, we're just going to have to eat around the corned beef and just have the potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my skillet, which is just, I'm using an electric skillet. This is how I cook our sausage potatoes majority of the time. So I'm just going to stick with the machine that I usually use. So I'm going to pour a little oil. I'm not measuring. I probably won't measure the seasonings, and I might throw a few other different seasonings in there. I know that some called for, like, I think it was thyme and rosemary. I don't know about all that. So I'm really enjoying the Hodgepodge family. They have kind of like the same concept as our family. They do a lot of taste testing videos. And they do a lot of taste testing. I know on Tuesdays she likes to post taste testing videos, and we do that often as well. I haven't been on my game with the videos. Matter of fact, I think we're just going to end the rest of this month with just taste testings. And in the beginning of January, I'm going to sit down and actually see how I want my my posting to be. I know that we do a lot of camping. We love to camp. We're outside people. We love to camp. We like to go hiking and fishing. My husband, he really enjoys doing the knife videos and survival things. So I'm going to have to include him as well, because he enjoys it, and you know. And then I'm going to start doing more cooking videos, because I actually have enjoyed sharing what I've shared so far. So, alright, so now we're just going to melt the butter around and move it around the pan. And then we're going to dump in the potatoes. There you go. You can see it better. So that's getting pretty hot. I have it on medium. Now, the corned beef, if you guys use the corned beef, and do you use the can or do you cook your own corned beef? I don't. Let me know in the description below on what you think about that. We will tell you at the end of this video how we liked it. Alright, so I spread out the potatoes. And I'm going to go ahead and season those right now. I don't know if I'm going to add in, I might add in the scrambled eggs along with this at the end. We'll see. We love eggs. Okay, and just sprinkle it around. I'm not going to flip them just yet. I'm just going to let it sit there, and I'm going to put the lid on there if I can find the lid. And we'll be back once I flip those and show you what those look like. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 3 minutes. Like that. And during those 3 minutes, I went YouTube looking for how to open the cans of the corned beef. And I will link the video I found below. It was quite tricky. I couldn't get it out, and I thought it was going to be all nice and pretty, but that's how it came out. This is just one. So I'm going to go ahead and chop these up into cubes, and then I'm going to add that into here. This is browning up pretty good. Set that right there. And now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to chop this up. And so far, the smell, I'm not really liking the smell, but you never know. It reminds me of cat food, to be honest. We don't do canned meats very often. If you go back to our some of our older videos of us taste testing, like the Oh, the oysters and stuff. Yeah, that's not my thing. My other ones, they tend to like it, but I don't like it. Alright, so we're just going to add this in there. I'm going to spread that around, which looks like one can might just do the trick. Especially if I add in some of that scrambled eggs, which I'm highly going to think about doing. Chop up the rest of it. It really is surprising to me how much this is actually giving us. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then mix it around. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on this. I'm going to turn down the heat just a tad bit. I'll probably just go in between medium and low and let this sit. I'm going to cover up the lid again. Let the steam go around it. And then we'll come back and see what it looks like. And it should be done. Okay, so it's been, probably 5 minutes of it just simmering away. It's pretty mashed together now. So I'm going to move all this to the side. And I'm going to pour in a little bit of more oil. Just enough to coat the bottom. And then I'm going to put in 8 scrambled eggs, and I put some heavy cream in there as well. I didn't measure it, but I would say probably about 1/4 a cup of heavy cream. And then I'm going to just let that sit in there on that side and let it cook up, and then I will gradually mix it in with the hash. The smell is really starting to smell really good. I did sheet and I did pick up a little bit of the meat to try it, and it wasn't that bad. I didn't think it was bad at all, actually. And with the potatoes and the vegetables and the seasonings, I don't think it'd be a bad deal. But we'll see what the critics say when my husband and the kids try it. Alright, I'm going to put just a couple dashes of black pepper in this side and a little bit of salt. Now this is probably salty, the meat, so I'm not going to put as much salt on it that I would usually do. And then I'll start stirring it around. Just like scrambled eggs. I don't want to mix it too much into that and not be cooked, because then it takes forever for it to actually cook when it's mixed in with it. So I usually just cook it on the side. Just stir it around. The eggs look pretty. This is a really good deal for like one pot meal as well. You don't want to dirty up a lot of dishes. I think the only thing I dirtied up was a chopping plate and a bowl for my scrambled eggs, and that was about it. Everything else was in this pan. I love this pan. I've had it for many, many years. I take it when we go camping and I cook things on it. It helps. Especially if you don't want to heat up the camper. Alright, so it's well scrambled now. I'm going to actually turn down the heat to low, because I don't want to overcook it. Just mix it all up. Should probably put more eggs in it, but that was not the start of show, would it? All right. So I'm going to plate this up and we are going to try this out. Okay, so we are getting ready to feed the hard critics. You guys can share this for right now. And let us know what you all think.
Here.
Gotta get the sniff test first.
It's not bad. That's just some of the meat.
Uh-oh.
It's not bad.
It's not bad? Riley, do you like it too? Mm-hmm. Really? I did look on, how many milligrams did it say? 800 and something? Sodium. So I would not add very much salt to it. I didn't look to see before I started seasoning it. So yeah, I guess that's a good thing. These are hard critics. Alright, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. There will be more videos, I promise. And we'll get something going on here. And go check out Jessi on the Hodgepodge Life of Jessi. She's sweet. I like her. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.